Scales. Have we done it? Have we balanced them?
Whoa. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Syntell with the Intel, and we are getting ready to watch episode 5 of Moon Knight. 1 through 4 has not been a disappointment. Tons of fun. I think Disney got a hit on their hands. Hey, if you're just now catching up, make sure you can check out some of the previous episodes. The link is in the description. Give us those thumbs up. Let's get started. Oh, they brought the original theme back. Dun, 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 dun. Bam, 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 dun, 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 dun. Bam, 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 bam. Oh yeah, it's one of those situations where you're like, meanwhile, back in the dungeon.
This is all your fault!
Whoa!
Well, all right. I'm not a real doctor. Okay, well.
This is so discombobulating. We are Mark Spector right now.
Now, what do you think?
That is weird because
that is
you flashed
sense?
back into an office that looks
Or
like that. Meet the
nonsense?
hippo, and then you come right back to this. Like his mind is so horribly fractured.
No, listen, Mark, be gentle with him. Be gentle with him. Listen, I am not your enemy.
Ah.
Oh, man. Wow, these meds are really amazing.
Is he always?
Said these meds are really amazing.
No.
Yes, sort of.
Hey, great. That's really cleared this whole situation up for me.
Well, that makes two of us, because just a second ago I thought that I'd been shot to death.
Yo, the hippo, I'm loving her so far.
I have. Hold on a sec. It's been a minute since we've had a soul pass through here.
Yo, I'm loving her.
Okay. Right. So this is the afterlife? The afterlife?
I love how they even have her reflection in the mirror.
Planes of untethered consciousness exist.
Yeah.
Like the ancestral plane. Oh, just gorgeous. Anyway, I do actually have.
The ancestral plane. Yo, that's a Black Panther reference, I think.
Hey, we can roll with it, right?
Why would we imagine this realm to be a psychiatric hospital? Because we're insane.
look, teeny tiny bit. Yeah.
Talking hippo, talking dead bird, you're outside of my body now. And now the afterlife, right? That's the reality.
Mark.
And this is
I'm not mad at Mark, because I'd probably be unraveling too.
See a doctor now.
prove it to you. So like, right through these doors, for example, we go through here, there's gonna be a bunch of patients, and there's Crawley, probably about to yell, bingo!
Whoa.
Oh my God!
Oh, there's the scales. This is really cool. I am really loving this.
I'm dead. Where did you say we're going? We're sailing to our route. To the field of reeds, right, Toedit?
Ah, so he's the smart one.
Yeah.
I've just got to do a quick little.
How's that gonna work? Uh-oh. Yeah, I mean, you gotta measure both hearts.
Sorry, what? Wait, what's she doing?
It's funny, like there's actual
On the scales of justice,
pictures
the feather
of
truth. See, the ancient Egyptians,
hearts without blood in them, and they look just like that.
who you really were.
Google it.
If the scales balance by the time you end the journey, then a soul is permitted to pass into the field of reed.
Also, she is gonna measure them both at the same time.
There's no way we're ending up down there.
Dang.
Not going to the field of reeds either.
That's crazy.
All right, what are you proposing? If it comes to it, kill the hippo, steal the boat.
Kill the hippo.
Why is it doing that? Why is it moving like that?
I don't.
I do. The boat on the sand is very reminiscent of that Pixar movie Soul.
And we don't have to actually,
right, let's take a look.
kill the goddess Toedit?
No, just, find me a rope and or we can do what she says and like help each other uncover what.
My man went straight to murder though. Kill the hippo.
Mine too.
Yeah. Move in the sky. That is definitely a pivotal moment.
Whoa. That's wild.
I mean, we're only like 5 episodes in, and we're already seeing some amazing moments.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, it's a street. You know, how many streets have you walked down your whole life?
Uh-oh, see the way he looked at him? He looked at him like he's gonna discover something.
Yours. Funny.
Dang. Are those jars which hold people's organs? I think it is.
I sure do, Russell. Sounds to me like danger.
Dr. Grant.
This is like a tie-in to that video, I think, huh?
It'll be fine.
The video that we saw in the psych ward. Ooh, Conchu head, huh? Gotta be Lyria Caves.
Don't go any further! The water's rising way too fast! You've got to get out of here!
Ooh, I'm way too claustrophobic to be watching stuff like this.
Steven!
So, I might be closing my eyes for a part of this.
Boys! Come on, lads! We have to leave now! Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Where are you?
Oh, Mom.
Follow my voice! Boys! Boys! I hear you! I hear you, Mom!
Oh, this is terrible.
Can't have a birthday without your favorite cake. Get started on these, okay?
Oh, she's about to trip. She got the liquor bottle in her hand, too.
Why haven't you?
I cannot lose another son.
Golly, that's heartbreaking.
Harrow said you were a mercenary. That you killed hostages.
Oh, I bet this is like Layla's father, huh?
His dad.
I tried to get them all away. But we didn't make it.
Damn. Ooh, that was grim looking. Oh wow, that's a powerful reveal. There's the tone. Khonshu.
What a waste.
Khonshu's voice never gets old.
Fractured. Broken. Most fascinating. You are a worthy candidate to serve me during this time.
Oh, so Khonshu knew and wanted that, huh?
Scales. Have we done it? Have we balanced them?
Then right.
Whoa.
Judged and condemned to the sands before their time. Oh, this is bad.
What is happening?
Harrow. You see,
Ah, that's right. You notice his face isn't all beat up anymore?
Involuntarily sedate patients. Not these days. Huh? I mean, not unless absolutely necessary.
Because if they sedate him, he gets back to that dream state again.
Have been at it for hours. Great work. It's really, you've been peering inward, looking to...
Better find you a syringe, man. The mirror. Whoa.
Bloody hell. Look at the state of this place. Better sort it out before Mum sees it.
Wow.
Mark, open the door!
So Mark created Steven, huh? Yeah.
That you had a mother that beat you? That hated you? That made your life a living hell?
You're lying, you're just trying to upset me. But you've gotten to live thinking that she loved you, that she was kind, that she's still alive.
Wow.
was dead.
Oh, golly.
Bloody hell, what? Oh, bollocks. Not again. Hey, Mum. Hey, you alright?
Oh, my gosh. This is killing me.
I shouldn't have brought him in that cave. I shouldn't have brought him in the cave.
Hey. Hey. You were just a child.
Yeah.
It wasn't your fault.
Oh, man, this is like that Goodwill Hunting moment.
The gates of Osiris. Come on.
Nice shot. Nice shot. Nice transition.
The unbalanced souls of the Duat now must claim yours.
Damn. This thing turned into Goodwill Hunting straight into a zombie horror apocalypse film. Yo, this is nuts.
Goodbye.
Oh,
Watch out.
Demon's Pass. That's a good twist to it. I like that.
You've got this. But if I'm you,
You got it too.
I've got this too.
Yeah, come on, my guy. Well, damn, Steven. It's definitely in you. Oh my gosh. Wow. It's a lot. This is a lot. Wow. Wow. I can't even piece my mind together enough to process what I just saw. That was probably cinematic mastery. This is probably one of the best episodes I've seen Marvel do on television. It had everything. It had action, it had suspense. The acting was just on a whole other level. Like, Oscar Isaacs has had a very unique opportunity in order to play multiple roles in one particular project. I mean, obviously there's other projects that have done this as well, but it's not something that's just done all the time. And there is such a huge difference between Mark and Steven, and we really get a chance to see him shine completely. Everything from watching the actor and Oscar Isaacs do his thing to watching these particular characters own their own history. I guess that's the best way to kind of put it. I read an article that says something to the fact that when Oscar Isaacs was being pitched the idea of Moon Knight, he was given the scripts to 2 episodes. He was given the script to the first episode, and he was given the script to this episode. And I think the 5th episode was the one that had him like, yeah, I'm all in. Superhero content, movies, television shows have been catching a lot of flack for not having a lot of depth. People just go to the bubblegum showcase to watch the pretty colors and the lights explode and the cool stunts. If there is ever going to be a time when you can take more serious tones within the cinematic and television parts of the comic book universes, this is a perfect example of what can happen. There's been other examples such as the Eternals, which wasn't a big hit for a lot of people, but it definitely shifted the narrative of how superheroes are human. I guess that's the best way to say it. Jessica Jones is another really, really good example as well. But this one episode by itself, I'm even talking about the whole scope of the entire series. This episode by itself, it's just done an astounding job of just showing the depths of the humanity that this platform brings when it comes to comic book narratives. This was an absolute tour de force. Even the cinematography and the way it's directed did a really good job of keeping everybody like discombobulated. There's no real solid ground to stand on, like the boat on the sands. Everything is shifting and moving, and just like Mark's psyche, it's shifting and moving as he's trying to grapple with having a firm grip on reality, having a firm grip on himself, understanding his past. Like, all of this is colliding into one thing, this one like tour de force. a part of me, now keep in mind, I don't really know the Moon Knight lore, so for those of you that do, none of this is probably a surprise, but I feel bad for you because you may have part of this experience diluted a bit because you probably know how this unfolds. But for those of us like myself who have no idea and are seeing this for the first time, this is something crazy. The way that we're like kept on our heels and not really knowing, you know, where the firm foundation is great when you're talking about like the different instances with him talking to his psychiatrist, who is Harrow, and he is the antagonist of this show. It's hard to even necessarily say if he's a villain per se, but definitely somebody that our protagonist, Mark Spencer, has to overcome. So he has to overcome him in the real world, and then he has to overcome him in a sense in his psychiatric kind of state. We still don't even know if the psych ward is even a real thing. I don't think it is. I think it's probably a construct of his imagination. Who knows, man? Even this neither world that they're in right now, riding in the sands of the in between, could be a part of this fictional neither world within his mind. I mean, for all we know, even him getting shot could be as well. And like nothing is what it seems. I think that he really did get shot and he really is, you know, dying, and somehow Khonshu is going to come out and save the day, because the day needs saving. In order for the world to be saved, the character of Moon Knight, Mark Spector, had to come to terms with who he was. And now we're kind of left with a weird question, and that is, now that he's found peace within himself, can he still save the world, right? Because other stuff is still going down, and we got a chance to see like some of the souls being snatched from the sands. And I think that only Khonshu can save him. But then there's also, you have to think about like the price of what it took in order for him to find his peace of mind and find balance and to bask in the fields of Elysium and the field of reeds and stuff like that. And that is, he had to sacrifice his security blanket. You know, the thing that kept him sane, the thing that allowed him to move through the world without dealing with this pain, and that is Stephen. I did not see the story of the mother coming and how she blamed him for his brother's death, and the way that his brother died was just horrifying. You know, to drown to death in the cave, I have a fear of enclosed spaces like nobody's business, and a very respectable fear of water as well. So the combination of that, so the way he died is terrible. Having somebody that you love and somebody that brought you into this world blame you for it, and not only just blame you for it, abuse you as a part of that process as well. It makes sense that, you know, a child would fracture themselves as a way of trying to deal with it. We talked earlier regarding like some people felt some kind of way about Oscar Isaac's performance of Stephen regarding his accent, his English accent. And I had read earlier in some places that said that, you know, all of this will kind of be explained, that this is a thing that is kind of known, that the accent was a little off. And it does explain this because it's based off of a fictional character off of a TV show. And who knows how real that accent might have been as well. So he was already living a lie, so it makes sense that the accent would be a little bit off. But that part when he falls off the boat, when Stephen falls off the boat, it was it reminded me of a Castaway when Wilson is set adrift and set afloat, and in like Castaway, he had a security blanket in this volleyball. It's not a real person, but in order for him to go off and to be saved, I think a part of us feels that, you know, you kind of have to let go of the safety blanket and then face your fears and deal with it what may. But him screaming for a part of him that doesn't even exist was just gut-wrenching. I mean, oh my gosh, I had to kind of like look away a little bit. And then like there is a very realness to Mark Spector too, because if you believe it and that is a part of who you are, then who's to say that Mark Spector isn't, not Mark Spector, Stephen. If you believe it, who's to say that Stephen isn't real, right? And to see him kind of come to grips and deal with his own demise and death, that was tough too, because at least, you know, with Wilson, he just floated away off into the waves. You know, we got to watch Stephen deal with his own demise. I don't know how Khonshu's gonna come back and save the day, because Khonshu's the only person that can get him. I don't know if Steven is going to come back. I have heard that there's another person that is invoking the body of who Mark Spector is. There's a third person, and we were given a clue to it when they were going through some of the doors, and they saw like one of the sarcophagus. It was shaking and moving, and there's also like there was another hint in the previous episode regarding like a very violent act that went down. And I guess we're all assuming that other version of himself might be the one that might have done it. I thought that the scales needed to be balanced because they needed like the three hearts, two figments of the imagination and the real person in order to make the scales. But it ends up being that, you know, Mark had to come to grips and realize and deal with his pain in order to be properly judged. It's just, wow, it's just so good. I like how the hippopotamus also said that there's different realms regarding the afterlife, and I did like that there was like a small little reference to Black Panther with that afterlife and how T'Challa kind of dealt with that. So I guess depending on what you believe will determine what afterlife you kind of go to. We also got a little bit of backstory regarding Mark, because I saw a yarmulke on his head, and that is of the Jewish faith. There may be more. I'm woefully ignorant regarding the Jewish faith, but at least you get a little bit of backstory as to his foundation into his belief system. And then just watching him watch himself deal with it and flip that switch in order to cope with the pain. This was a tour de force. Very 10 out of 10 episode. This was amazing. Yo, let me know what you think. Let me know if I missed anything. I know I'm kind of going through this really quickly because it's just off at the top of the dome. But yeah, well done. Yeah, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and close this one out. Hey, yo, thank you so much. I'm sorry, I'm not all hyped up and stuff because I'm still processing this. This is just a lot that's going on. Hey, this is your boy Syntell. Thank you so much for hanging out. This is Moon Knight. I'm definitely curious to see how it closes out, because I think we have like one more episode left. Hey, if you haven't already subscribed, what are you doing? Hit that subscription button, and of course, give me the thumbs up, because that's how the algorithm knows you dig in what we get. With that being said, hey, it's your boy Syntell, and I'm out of here. Peace out.